I'm Davey. I'm awesome. Welcome to the Comment Corner, where you guys make comments on my videos and I respond every week. And in between responding to your comments, I wrote a song about tortillas. It's more of a rap. So, kicking off this week's Comment Corner with last week's Comment Corner, the coffee dad jokes. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "Hey Davey, why did the coffee file a police report? It got mugged."
Kill me now.
What do you call two coffee mugs sitting together? A happy couple. Every morning I see this exhausted woman who looks like she would commit a crime for a cup of coffee. She's a brewing criminal. Member Josh, the film bestie, commented, "A no-hawk is when you shave directly down the middle of your head, leaving the hair on the sides to be spiked." Oh, so like hawk. Gotcha. If they're willing to do that, go for it. But my wife will probably kill you. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I'm glad we got smart, because some of the things we did as kids, lol, natural selection was giving us their you're effing next side eye." Yeah, very much. But that was the thing back then, is we just let nature run its course. Back then, if you were stupid enough to eat the paint, bon appetit. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "Although we did giggle like girls when we called the line, the Corys spoke to us!" Then Jay McCool commented, "Don't get me started on customers not reading signs." Oh, I've already done started. I could probably do an entire video of just about all the signs they don't read. Then Jay McCool commented, "Do you seriously not know you have a very animated face? Like sometimes it's not the joke that's funny, but the face you make." I'm aware. I was kidding. I'm aware because people have told me many times. In fact, it's funny how often they love to ask me, like, do I practice the faces I make? No. I don't practice. I don't even realize I'm doing them until later. Like, especially since I started doing YouTube videos, I have to watch them back. I have to edit them. And I'm like, man, I really do make some stupid faces. Then Jay McCool commented, "My dad said, if that makes you feel better, about the Corey line." You know what made me feel better? It's the fact that I was talking to both Corys. An application asked who to call in case of emergency. I put an ambulance. Then going back to a Davey's Awesome Movies I did a few months ago, my Davey's Awesome Movies review of Chopping Mall. Samick943 commented, "Yeah." I think he meant, "Yeah." A guy got his rock quarry business repossessed by the bank. They took it for granted. Then going back to this week's videos on my Davey's Awesome Stories, lunchtime was different. Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "See, this is why I never eat a peanut butter sandwich, because sometimes it might contain peanuts inside, and if someone eats it, they can get an allergic reaction to peanut butter." Two things wrong with that, Daniel. Number one, if it's a peanut butter sandwich, there is no might contain peanuts, unless it's not really peanut butter. Second, you're not going to eat a peanut butter sandwich because somebody else might eat it. How about just eat your own sandwich? I'm going to eat peanut butter sandwiches, and if you are an idiot who is allergic to peanuts and you come over and steal a bite of my sandwich, well, that's just called karma. Then Daniel DeLeon 69 commented, "I feel like lunchtime is a lot different back then, because obviously that never once happened to me before. I'm surprised. It's generic." Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I like Dunkaroos." We all did. But our mom didn't like to buy them. She was like, "No, those are expensive. You can just dip your cookie in milk." That's not the same. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "I found it weird that you had to make friends before going to their house for eats. Some people are just cray-cray." Well, after the incident where you went into a stranger's house to eat, yeah, they kind of made it a rule. Be friends first. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, "What does an allergic person have in common with bees? They both have hives." What did the doctor advise his gluten-free patient to do? Get bread rest. Did you hear about the convict who had allergies? He broke out. What was the cause of the tech guru's most recent seafood reaction? Her new shell phone. Have you all heard about the top secret gluten-free bakery? I didn't think so. It's on a need-to-dough basis. Why did Wheat keep dating abusive women? Because he was a gluten for punishment. Then Jay McCool commented, "You really don't like your son's friends, do you?" Not right now. I mean, there is one they have that I like. He's a good kid. There was one before that I liked, but he moved away. But right now, my middle kid's friends, no, don't like him. Then Jay McCool commented, that ramen thing would never have happened. If I had declined the invitation, then I knew I was eating at home. That's common sense. But again, what got me the most is that I found out his mother was on his side, like, oh, he was rude. He should have just let you have the ramen. No, you should teach your kid manners. Then Jay McCool commented, my dad was in full agreement with this video, which is why he was so big on us saying please and thank you, which we did. Like I said, when I was growing up, manners were a very big deal. They not only taught manners at home, they taught them in school. And now it's like, does anybody talk about manners anymore? Because nowadays, none of these kids seem to have them. I asked the doctor if I can administer my own anesthesia. He said, go ahead, knock yourself out. Then on this week's Davy's Awesome Wrestling, where I reviewed Impact Wrestling's Victory Road 2024, Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I liked the Joe Hendry versus Josh Alexander match. It was a pretty solid match. Yeah, it was pretty good. Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I'd say TNA Victory Road was a pretty good show, like you said, but I wouldn't say the opening match and the TNA Knockouts match were the only matches that felt a little disappointing. But hopefully TNA can pick things back up in time for their next PPV show. I don't know what you're saying about pick things back up. Seems to be just pretty consistent that their shows are okay. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, the Hardys never meh, you monster. If you watched wrestling, you'd understand that, yeah, they've gotten kind of meh. They need to change it up a little bit because it's gotten redundant. Then Jay McCool commented, would you say TNA does a better job with their women's tag division than WWE? Yeah, I guess. Not a whole lot better, but better. Sometimes their tag team division is interesting, and the Knockouts tag titles don't always feel like a consolation prize. Sometimes. Then again, the men's tag team titles in any organization sometimes feel like that. But in WWE, the women's tag team titles, that's all they ever feel like. Then Jay McCool commented, I agree it was okay, but just okay. Like I said, it seems to be the way TNA is. Once in a while, they put on a show that's more than just okay. But only once in a while. A swarm of flies were trying to break into my house. I'm calling the SWAT team. Then the final video to be commented on this week on my Davy's Awesome Food, where I reviewed Coke Zero Oreo. Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I don't think the Coke Zero Oreo isn't bad or great, but I wouldn't try this drink for sure. If you wouldn't try it, then how do you think it's bad or good? Then Daniel DeLeon69 commented, I heard a lot of people tried this drink before, and trust me, they didn't like it. Well, if they didn't like it, I guess I gotta change my whole review. I mean, my opinion can't be different than anybody else's, can it? Then Richard Daly commented, they make Coke-flavored Oreos too. I'm aware. Stay tuned. Then new commenter Blue Ice commented, people still drink soda? Wow. Okay. Yeah. People still drink soda. It's still a very lucrative industry. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, I liked Coke Zero, but I can't drink it anymore. Whatever sugar substitute they use gives me the runs. That sucks, dude. Because I do like Coke Zero. Just like I mentioned in there, I don't really like it with mix-ins, except lime. Then my brother Josh, the film bestie, commented, Oreos would be so great if not for the cream filling. Yuck. You take that back. The cream filling is the best part. And Oreo showed us how much they loved us when they started giving us double stuff, but not charging more. Take it back! Then Jay McCool commented, it was okay. I wasn't crazy about it, but it was okay. Kind of my feeling. Like I said, I wouldn't drink it again. I tried it and it was like, alright. But yeah, I did hear a lot of people, not in reviews, because now I'm watching them, and yeah, it seems to be a consensus. Most people think it's disgusting. But before, I just saw a few people on Facebook or something go like, don't try this, it's nasty. It's not nasty, it's just vanilla Coke Zero. Then Jay McCool commented, are you going to try the cookies? Stay tuned. I remember one job I left because I just could not work there anymore after what they said to me. They said you're fired. So there you have it, that's Comic Corner this week. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and if you did, make sure to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the little bell so you get notifications for when I post the videos, and leave a comment to be in next week's Comic Corner. Love you guys.